For many women, the transition through perimenopause and menopause can feel overwhelming, confusing, even isolating. But one doctor is working to change that. In her new book, Mariza Snyder talks about what every woman should know about this natural stage of life and how to navigate it with confidence and balance. I'm so glad Dr. Snyder is here in studio. As someone going through perimenopause, I need to know all the things. Where should we start?
I'm going through it as well, so I'm here with you.
It's so fun.
Isn't it?
Not. So that's, I mean, I think what's crazy is that there are so many symptoms of menopause,
Yes.
And it all comes back to hormones.
Yes, it all comes back to hormones, 100%.
So what do I need to know?
What do you need to know about perimenopause?
Yes.
That it is a profound transition, that it's going to be 4 to 10 plus years, and
10 years?
I know.
No.
That's not a transition, that's a career.
It is, yes.
And that when we're really proactive, when we understand what's going on with our bodies, we take agency of our bodies, we can really move through this phase with energy and resilience, and it's setting the tone for the second half of our lives.
Right.
So that's really important. So listen to your symptoms. They're not here to bother you, they're here to signal you that we need a different level of support.
Well, and that's, I think most people think of like hot flashes, irritability,
Yeah.
but I know even me, it's like sometimes at night my ears are really itchy, and
Yes.
I found out the other day that that's a symptom.
It is.
There's all these weird little symptoms of it.
Yes, there is. There's over 50 different symptoms of perimenopause.
50.
The most common are brain related. Like you said, the irritability, the sleep issues,
Right.
the hot flashes, the night sweats, the mood swings, and even the brain fog. I'm not sure if that has been the case for you.
Are you kidding me? I've started stories lately and then gone,
Huh.
wait, what was I talking about?
Yeah.
It's happening way more often. You've written a book,
Yes.
The Perimenopause Revolution. Why did you want to write this, and what can people get out of it?
I desperately needed this book when I was starting my own perimenopause journey. And I knew that there were millions of women just like me who needed a path through, that needed to know, is this perimenopause? Is
Right.
this what's happening to me? And then what can I actually do about it? So this book gives you agency. It allows you to know if this is what you're going through. It allows you to advocate for your health in the doctor's office,
Right.
because so often we're getting dismissed. And it's got a foolproof 5-week program that is going to walk you through this, walk you through the fire, so that you are more resilient, more energized, you're sleeping better, and you are set up for the second half of your life.
Well, I think what you just said can resonate with so many women, because I felt a couple years ago that something wasn't quite right, but I kept going to my doctor and they're like, oh, no, you're too young, you're too young. Well, I come to find out my mom went through perimenopause at 39 and had symptoms that early.
Yeah.
So it's something that you do have to advocate for yourself.
Always, you have to advocate. And what I always recommend is treating that doctor's visit like it's a very important appointment. So how would we prep for an appointment? We'd have our notes, we would be looking at our sleep patterns, our mood, our cycle, our menstrual cycle, our symptoms, being really clear about those top 3 symptoms and connect them to how it's affecting your life. And then like ask them point blank, do you take care of women in perimenopause and menopause?
Right.
Do you provide perimenopausal care? And if they don't feel equipped to take care of you, it's time to get a second opinion.
Yeah, and find somebody else
Yeah.
potentially that you
Yeah.
have to go to. I think there's so many misconceptions about perimenopause and menopause too. One of them, I didn't realize how much stress can impact you during this time period in particular. I think we as women kind of like move through life and we're stressed out, you know, trying to manage everything and do everything. But at this point of life, you really have to start managing it
Yes.
for many, many reasons.
Yes, I call perimenopause a time of discernment. You know, I feel like many of us come into perimenopause, we've been operating at a high level, high octane,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden we're noticing that we have to work harder. Like everything's requiring more effort.
Yes.
We're more irritated. We feel like our stress resilience has kind of just fluttered away and gone. And so what I always recommend is it's time to reevaluate, set those boundaries, protect your energy, and decide what is a non-negotiable yes for you and what you can let go of. This is the time in our lives where we get to decide what is our priority and what we don't want to hold on to anymore.
Oh, I've embraced saying no.
Yes,
No.
yes, yes,
No.
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 More no.
That's one of them. But you brought some other kind of remedies, I would say,
Yeah.
for certain symptoms.
Yeah, so particularly I was prepping for sleep.
Yes.
Sleep and stress.
Yes.
And so
Because sleep is another, you get the hot flashes, you know, you can't stay asleep.
yeah, over 60% of women in perimenopause and menopause are going to struggle with sleep issues because of estrogen and progesterone declining. Progesterone, most importantly, you want to know why that stress disappeared? Progesterone disappeared. You want to know why you're feeling irritable? Progesterone disappeared. And so the same thing with sleep. So a lot of women feel wired and tired, and they're waking up throughout the night because that calming, sedative, sleep promoting hormone has just disappeared. And so there's really wonderful strategies that you can implement to kind of feel more grounded and to get better deep restful sleep. I love having a tea.
Yes, I do too.
Yes, so this is like a super sleepy tea. There's a lot of great teas out there. Make sure that it doesn't have caffeine in it, that it has chamomile, lavender, valerian root. There's lots of calming sleeping teas, but that ritual like sets the tone for your evening and ensures that you get deep restful sleep. You know, gone are the days where we can run into the bed and go to sleep, right? Well, you have to prime your body. You have to ease your way into sleep.
Well, and that's why I'm going to be picking up your book. I know so many other people likely going to pick up your book. Don't ignore the symptoms. Dr. Snyder, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Dr. Snyder's new book is being released in October. You can find more information about it by going to kcalnews.com and clicking Seen on TV.